Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to read about Lucy and Tom at the seaside. Oh, wait, will you show it? Lucy and Tom at the seaside. One hot day, Lucy and Tom and their mum and dad thought they would go to the seaside. Lucy is helping to pack up the picnic. There are sandwiches and hard-boiled eggs, apples and biscuits and a bottle of orange squash. There's also a lovely chocolate cake. Tom goes off to find buckets and spades in the sandpit. They go to the seaside in the train. Tom keeps asking when they are going to get to the sea. Lucy wears her armbands and is trying to be all ready to swim when they get there. Last, they've arrived. They walk down a rather long road carrying the picnic things and bathing bags and buckets and spades. There's a very special seasidey smell. And there's the sea. It's much, much bigger than either Lucy or Tom had ever remembered. They run straight down to where the waves are coming up onto the wet sand and walk along the edge. There are a lot of other children on the beach, well as mothers, fathers, and babies and grannies. And people paddling and dogs who dash in and out of the water, biting excitedly seagulls. Lucy and Tom want to swim right away, so they put on their bathing suits and go into the sea. Hand in hand, Lucy and Dad do some swimming. The sea is much rougher and splashier than the swimming pool near home. It's harder to swim in, but much more fun. Tom likes being chased by the waves. After the swim, Mum helps everybody to rub dry, and they play a running about game to get warm. They settle down to their picnic. Several wasps try to join in. The tide is coming in. Dad helps Lucy and Tom to make a beautiful sandcastle. It has turrets covered in shells and stones, a moat and a tunnel going right through the middle and coming up the other side. Slowly the moat fills up with water, then the tunnel. Soon only the turret is left, then nothing at all. A lot of interesting things are happening on the beach. There are people flying kites and playing cricket and ball games. Two little girls are burying their father's legs in the sand so that only his toes are sticking out. Some people are trying to get in or out of their bathing suits and under towels, which is very difficult. Lucy and Tom play in a rock pool. Lucy finds lots of different kinds of seaweed and some shells which she puts into a bucket. Tom finds some stones and a crab's claw. Lucy makes a face in the sand. It has stones for eyes, a row of little shells for teeth, and a lot of seaweedy hair. Mum helps Tom make a speedboat pointing right out to sea. Further up the beach, there are some donkeys. Lucy and Tom ask if they can have a ride. Lucy's donkey is grey with white legs. His name, Pepsi, is written on his harness. Tom's donkey is brown and called Cola. It's nearly time to go home. Mummy's packing up the picnic things. There's just time for a last ice cream. Lucy wrote her name in very big letters in the wet sand. Then she wrote Tom's name too. It has been a lovely day.
The end?
The end.
Have you been to the seaside?
Yes.
What do you like about seaside? The water? Sand castles?
When we're chasing the waves.
That's good. All right then. Good night.
Bye.
And you? Night night.
Yeah, I want them.